Hello everybody, my name is Lonk Bubba. Today I'm back with Geometry Dash to do IS as an easy demon. When I was first starting to play this level, I was like, dude, this is so hard, this feels like impossible. And then I fluked at 91 and I was like, oh wait, this might not actually be that bad. And then I died at 97 and it was like, damn. So this level, I'm close. I really don't have that much more. Like, I could definitely do it. I just need to, like, do it, you know? I kind of suck at intros, so I'm just gonna get to it, and then, yeah. See you when I beat it. That might sound really low right now, so you can actually, like, hear me, so it's kind of weird how I can level the song. Like, I can still hear it, but it's really quiet. Which is how it gotta be, though. Oh man, the wave probably still the hardest part of the level because it's just like, it's pretty fast and it's relatively precise. That's probably the hardest part of the level. And then the UFO after is still also pretty challenging because the click patterns are kind of weird. I really want to make more unique videos. That's why I'm editing in my talking. Is because I really want to make more unique videos instead of just doing completions. Because my Deadlocks video is getting quite a bit of views, but I'm not like all that happy with it as a video because it's literally just like me beating the level with a little bit of talking at the beginning and end. It's just like everybody does completion videos, so I want to be more unique, you know? Because I was kind of watching Nepesta recently, and like just been like, man, I should do stuff like that instead. It'd be so much better, so much more entertaining. So that's why I'm kind of trying to add my commentary into this. My ultimate goal with making these videos is like not only to document my progression on this game and for whatever I do, but also is to entertain. Because I don't know if I've ever really said this before, but my dream in life is I want to do this right here. The reason why is because I want to make you laugh. I want that someone who had a hard day at work or school be able to come home, load up YouTube, watch my videos, and then feel better about their life. Just like other YouTubers have done for me in the past. That's what I want to do. I want to make people happy, entertain people. I want to make people's lives better. That's what I want to do. And it sucks just because like I feel like YouTube is such a competitive thing. It's like, why would I watch this YouTuber that doesn't have that many views when I could just go watch Markiplier or somebody, you know? So having that be my dream feels so unreachable. I don't want to give up on it. Because that's when I'll truly be happiest. And I think it used to be that when I was like a little kid that I wanted to be a YouTuber just because that was the cool thing to do. YouTube was cool, YouTubers was cool, and so that's why. But that's the philosophy that I've adopted, is that I want to make people happy. And I think I've kind of gotten that inspiration from a YouTuber called Goofy Plays. You might not have heard of him. He's got 300,000 subscribers. And he's talked several times about how that's the exact reason why he started doing YouTube, is to make people happy, and how he believed that's why he was put on the planet, is to make people happy. So that kind of inspired me. I enjoy making people laugh, I enjoy making people feel good. So this is probably not making you laugh very much, because it's kind of like serious. It sucks too, because I'm like fixate on things, struggle to talk. That kind of makes it hard sometimes to do this, because like focusing is difficult. It would be easier if I was born with a brain that actually functioned. I guess it's something that makes me more unique. It would be a lot easier to have entertaining commentary about like streaming or in VC or something, but it's just me, and the person watching this video, you. So, how's your day going? Want to have a conversation? And I'm so like, who plays this game and isn't weird, to be honest? At least a little bit, anyway. You ever just like have that one game where like every single time you get on and play it without fail, you end up feeling worse than you were before you started playing it? Like, it just makes you feel great every single time you get on and play it. Recently I've been playing this game on Roblox, again, kind of similar to Dead by Daylight, and that is literally me with that game. Every single time I get on and play it, without fail, I end up getting super mad and just crashing out. But I can't stop playing it. I keep getting on the next day, hoping that it'll be different. But no, it's still the exact same. Every single time. I don't know that it's necessarily a flaw with the game itself, but it is extremely frustrating. What happens when I play is that when I play Survivor, I usually play support, right? So a side effect of that is that I usually get tunneled and targeted out immediately, and I'm the first one to die. And it's really annoying because I enjoy playing the support character, but the trade-off is that you get tunneled, which is extremely miserable. So it's just kind of like you have to pick your battle. And then when I play killer, what usually happens is that I get constantly stunned over and over again. I get juked, I get looped, I can't kill anybody, I can barely hit any M1s, and then I'm just feeling frustrated. And I think this is primarily a side effect of the fact that most of the lobbies that I end up getting put in are like every single person in them is way better than I am, which is extremely frustrating because then I get destroyed every single match. It's like, I do like the game. Like, the gameplay loop is pretty fun and satisfying when you can do well, and it's really well put together, it's balanced pretty well, the character designs are great. It's just so frustrating most of the time because you just get destroyed a lot. I might want to go back to this spell down so I can kind of warm up on the later part of the level. Because, like, well, you wouldn't know it by watching my gameplay right now, but the beginning's not that bad at all. Just like once you get to that first ship in Beyond, it can be really hard. Might want to do like 26 to 100. Try and get more comfortable on the last part. What the hell happened there? Probably one more attempt past the beginning. Why did I not hit the orb, bro? Recently, I've been like a little bit obsessed with like creepy Easter eggs and creepy fan theories in video games. So like, the two that are kind of standing out the most to me, Star Fox on the SNES has an alternative ending, right? That most people probably know about by now. But what it is that you need to do the bottom path where you start in Corneria, go to the asteroid belt, and then continue to Fortuna. And then once you get to the asteroid belt level, early on you're going to see two large asteroids, one on the left, one on the right. What you need to do is you need to shoot the one on the right until it explodes, until it's destroyed. And then an egg will pop out that will hatch a bird creature. And then what you need to do is fly into the bird, and then you'll be teleported out of the level to an unmarked level on the map that referred to as out of this dimension. And then the sort of like communication with General Pepper before you enter the level sort of implies that Fox is lost and can't be contacted. When you enter the level, it's like all trippy, the music is super campy, all the planets and moons in the back have faces on it, and then you're kind of just like aimlessly flying and shooting at things for a while until a slot machine boss fight shows up, which you have to get 777, and then after you defeat that, text shows up that reads the end, and then after that you're just stuck in that area forever. Even if you die, you just go back to the beginning of the level, so you're just stuck there. I think that's super interesting. And then there's a couple of theories as to what's happening. Like, one popular one is that in the process of flying into the bird, Fox's window on his R-wing cracked, and so he's leaking oxygen, and he's hallucinating due to a lack of oxygen. And that's also why that he can't be reached by General Pepper, because he doesn't even hear him, because he's going on his oxygenless acid trip. That theory is cool, but I personally like a theory more that the bird creature transported Fox to a separate reality, because the level is called Out of This Dimension, so Fox is no longer in the same timeline that Andros was threatening the Lilat system. He's in a completely separate plane than he was before, and he's stuck there. He can't get out. He's there forever now, leaving the rest of Star Fox to maybe attempt to take down Andros. But Fox is no longer in the same dimension. I like that theory more because the level's called Out of This Dimension, and also I just think it's cooler. And also, both interpretations are pretty unsettling to think about, because in one of them, Fox is effectively dying, but then in the other one, the Lilat system in Corneria are under massive threat because Fox is not there to help them. And the rest of Star Fox might be there still, but they might not be able to be as effective without Fox. A theory that's been occupying my mind rent-free has been one for Final Fantasy VIII. This one might be a little bit spoilery, so skip to the timestamp on screen if you've never played or beaten Final Fantasy VIII. You don't want to get spoiled. So at the end of Disc 1, Squall is attacked. The sorceress, I think her name is Edea, and he gets stabbed in the chest with an ice spike, and he falls off of the platform. But then, at the start of Disc 2, he's completely fine. He wakes up in a bed, he's completely fine, there's no wound, even, or anything. And so, the theory that I like a lot is that at the end of Disc 1, Squall is dead, he's dying. And the rest of the game are like his dying sort of dream fantasies. Because after that point, the game gets a lot weirder, and it gets a lot, like, stuff starts to be less grounded. The first disc is, like, more serious and grounded in reality, and then after that is when a lot of the sci-fi elements show up. And then what I also like is that at the very end of the game, during the last cutscene, it shows a scene of, like, what is meant to be the point of view of Squall and Renoa, and they're like at a party and they're dancing or something, but Renoa's face is like blurred. He can't really make out Renoa's face at all. It's sort of very, very trippy and doesn't really make a lot of sense. And this is supposed to be Squall's last desperate attempt to cling to life and try to remember what was happening. But he can't really remember Renoa, it's all very blurry. And so at this point, this is when Squall, the ending is when Squall is actually dying and about to die. And I like this theory just because it's so, like creepy, but it also makes a lot of sense, because if you got stabbed directly in the chest with a spike and then proceeded to fall off of a really tall platform, you're not gonna live that. I just like it so much because it's so disturbing and the idea is so interesting. So that's why I like that. You know what I really don't like? This game's community, but also the max mode community, which some people might watching this video might not even know what that is. But anyway, what I don't like about this game's community and the max mode community is, like, if you went to this level and you check the comments, you would see a lot of comments that say easiest demon ever, free demon, easier than the nightmare, free stars, free orbs, shouldn't even be a demon. And comments like that really upset me, especially when I was like first trying the level, and because it felt extremely hard when I was first trying it. I just could not grasp it at all. And the fact that everyone was saying it was so easy really made me feel like a terrible player. That kind of thing happens in the max mode list community a lot. Like, it's a very common trend to call stuff free, and I completely hate it. I think it's the most annoying thing ever, because just because you find something easy does not mean that everybody will find it easy. That's why that really upsets me. And that kind of happened again earlier today. So earlier today, I was watching Eric Van Wilderman. He was like rebeating all of his first demons of each difficulty. And it got to Extreme Demon, and then it showed that he had initially beat Cataclysm in like 7,000 attempts, and I was just like, that was kind of like a gut wrencher, because it took me 7,000 attempts to beat Decode for the first time, and it took me way more than that to beat Clubstep for the first time. It took me like 9,000 attempts to beat Clubstep for the first time. So seeing that someone could beat an Extreme Demon in the same amount of time that it took me to beat an Easy Demon, that really just like hurts. It makes me feel like I'm so bad at the game. To be honest, I kind of want to be done with this level so I can move on with my life. I actually like this level. I think it's cool and it's like decently fun. Like the wave is pretty fun, even though it's pretty hard. But it's just like I'm to the point where I want to play this game. I want to play GD, but I don't want to play this level because I don't want to accidentally beat it off recording, because then I would have to rebeat it, and I've already had to do that several times. It's kind of like whenever I'm bored at school after I already did, I want to play Geometry Dash, but I can't play this level because what if I beat it by accident? It actually happened not that long ago, where I was playing the level off recording because I wasn't at my house, and then I got like to like 90%, and I kind of died on purpose, but also not really. Like, I was kind of playing badly on purpose, but I wasn't like, I didn't explicitly throw, because I didn't want to beat the level because I didn't want to have to do it again. So that's just kind of one sort of bad thing about trying to be a YouTuber like this, is stressing about beating it by accident off recording, or you do beat it, but like the recording's messed up, or what happened not that long ago is I recorded me playing this level for an hour, and I was done, and somehow my mic had been disabled, and hadn't had my voice recorded for the entire thing, which really sucked. Yeah, that's still what I want to do, but I'm already experiencing some hardships. Why do I keep doing that? You know, and also the unfortunate thing about doing this right now is, like, I can only really record at night, because so during the day I leave my door open 100% of the time, just because it's a habit at this point. It used to be like a policy that my parents had, but I don't really think they care anymore, but I still just kind of do it out of habit. And so if I tried to record during the day, like how I am right now, and I'm trying to like talk and stuff, then I have this sort of irrational fear that, you know, they're gonna hear me and they're gonna come in and they'll be like, who are you talking to? What are you doing? Even though that probably won't happen, but it's just like, I'm a singer, and I can't really practice my music at home for the same reason. People are gonna hear me, and it's gonna be extremely embarrassing. Because then I'm gonna get interrupted, and I don't want that to happen. That's gonna ruin my whole flow. Then I'm just not gonna want to do it anymore. Okay, now let's see if we can just beat the level so I can move on with my life. I don't want to play this level. Let's go! Let's go! Oh, oh, okay. Let's go. Okay, that level definitely wasn't as hard as I thought it was gonna be when I was first playing it. Let's see, 1,483. Okay, so closing thoughts. This level's pretty cool, actually. I like the deco a lot. I think it's really nice looking. The gameplay is relatively fun, even though it's challenging at certain parts. The song's alright. I think overall it's a pretty solid level. I think I would do like a 7 or an 8 out of 10 on the level rating. As far as enjoyment rating goes, I'd probably put it like a 6 out of 10. Because I was never really all that frustrated with the level. It's just like being stressed trying to play it when I'm not recording and not trying to beat it. But that's not really a problem with the level. That's just a problem with doing this in general. So that was that. Yeah. 11th Demon. Next up, I am going to do this level, Starpunk. I'm just following the GDDP at this point. So next I'm going to do Starpunk. This level I think is going to be quite a bit harder, because, I guess this is not that many attempts, but a lot of those were in practice. It felt like it took me a really long time to go through it in practice. But the thing that's hard about this level is that it's super duper long. And so that's why on the GDDP it's listed as nerve control, because you're gonna get to like 70% and you still have like a minute left in the level. So that's what's gonna be hard about this level. Alright. So I have to say, if you made it this far, you probably enjoyed watching this. So please do me a big favor, like the video, subscribe to me. I was close to 300 and then I lost like 20 subs. So I would greatly appreciate it if you could subscribe to me and help me get back up there. I would really appreciate it. And you could always unsubscribe just like all those other people did. If I ever take a several month long hiatus again, which hopefully I won't. Alright. Thank you so much for watching, if you made it this far. And I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.